Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Lucky 7 Mud Mowers, YouTube.com. What are we doing today? Well, as you see, I'm not at the shop today, so there is no live broadcast. What is going at the shop today? Today I am home. I'm going to be celebrating a new fucking year coming up as of 12 o'clock tonight. Start off the year right. Why not? So anyways, I'd like to say thank you very much to my members. If you hit that join button on the bottom, you'll become a member. The perk is life. Good morning to you. So the existing members I have now is Timothy, hashtag the time of hand, Twister V Twin Garage, Puller Bear Ed, Froggy Went Knitting, Mud Mower 83, Gorilla Gorilla, Tampa Boy Customs, Christopher C, Stein North, Mike's World, aka my mom and dad, which is Michael Telling, Life with Linda, Mr. Briggs, Breezy Beat Gaming, Jeff Schools, Lady 49, Diane Shop, Go Karts All Gone Fishing, Rosanna, Fishing Trucker, BS Small Engine, Fritz Smith, Mud Farmer, Iron Dog 63, Rolling Through Life, Mower Outlaw, Hal Fisher, Kev's Garage, Grandpa's Adventure, Katrina's Portrait World, The Perkins Life of 4, Mud Mower Farms. So I want to say thank you very much. And as of right now, today is the last day for anybody to be able to upgrade their membership. If they upgrade their membership to the dinner membership, is $9.99. Once you upgrade that, you'll be able to be entered into tomorrow's night's giveaway. Tomorrow night's giveaway so far is up to $100. You will have a chance to win a $100 Amazon card. More people that hit that join button and become a membership as a dinner member, you'll have a chance, and that prize will be able to increase. But as of right now, it's to $100. So the people that did hit that join button and increase to the dinner membership, you'll have a chance tomorrow night during my live video to win that $100 Amazon card. You do have to be present to win. It's going to be the same rules and regulations as I usually do with my other Amazon cards. You will have 30 seconds to respond. If you are not here in the chat, that means it's going to be pulled to the next person. So you guys all waited. If you hit that dinner button, you all waited all month for this. Tomorrow night, I will be giving away a prepaid Visa card. Grand total of, we'll find out. Right now it's $100, but all it takes is one of my existing members to be able to hit that upgrade button and have a chance to win for themselves. We'll start off somebody's year perfect. Jenny, good morning. Let's see. What else do I have to add today? Well, if you'd like to help support the Lucky 7 with an iced coffee today, hit that little square box. That will, that's like a super chat. I'll get that money, and that goes towards my iced coffees during all my live shows. Adventures for today. I'm going to be looking for more pipe tobacco. Stupid me. I made a really, really huge mistake yesterday. The mistake I made, I sat in the office realizing I needed some pipe tobacco. So what I usually do is I'll go online and I'll order it. Well, I was trying this other stuff. It's called Captain Black. This is what it looks like. It's a white package, so you guys probably see it. And it's original. So I've been smoking that lately, which is a different aroma, a different taste. But I think I like it. So anyways, I went online. I ordered a big can. Then I said, well, I'm just in case I want to order just 2 bags of my normal pipe tobacco in case if I get tired of the new flavor, Well, I did. I pushed the next button, and I'm looking at it. Just something didn't look right. Well, hit the back button to go back, and I said, you know what? I'm not gonna order this. I just shut the phone off. In other words, I just stopped. I didn't realize I ordered it. So later on in the morning, I had a little more extra time. I said, well, I definitely need pipe tobacco. I have to order something. So I went on and I ordered 3 of my original bags of pipe tobacco. 3. So keep in mind, I didn't realize the other order went through. So I got this big can of Captain Black coming through the mail. I also have 2 additional bags of pipe tobacco coming in the mail that I didn't realize it was going to go through. Needless to say, after I did the second order, now I'm going to have coming in the mail a grand total of $140 worth of pipe tobacco, which totals up to 5 bags of pipe tobacco and a big ass friggin' can of Captain Black. Tell you what, that was a fucked up mistake I made, tell you. $140 worth of pipe tobacco. It is what it is. I'm going to have to order it eventually anyway, so why not? That's the reason why I did that. Long story, but I had to say it. Had to tell you guys just to bring it up a little bit. Let's see. Who do we have in the chat? We'll try to keep up with that a little bit. This guy StreamYard way up on the top has a little duck. I don't know who he is. But then we have the Perkins Life. Good morning, sir. Jenny, good morning. Let's see. Everybody say good morning to James. Go Cots going fishing. What's going on, brother? Let's see. Christina, good morning. I know who that is. We're going to highlight that name right there. Good morning. How are you doing today? Hope you have fun at your job today. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? Hey, the link's there, guys. If you guys want to come on up, if you're not sure. Twister V Twin Garage, how you doing, sir? To answer your question on that woodpecker, I'm not sure of the name of that woodpecker, but I love the sound of that when you first wake up, when you're camping in the woods, and you hear that noise from the woodpecker. First thing in the morning, that's nice. And you get the smell of the campfire. So, just seeing that and picturing the woodpecker in the woods, yeah, remind me of camping. Jeff, shut your camera off. This way you'll log off there. How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Yeah, you gotta shut your camera off. Yeah, I didn't shut everything off. Jeff, you gotta come up with just your microphone on. You don't have to have your camera on. Let's see. I just seen Scott in here. What's going on, Mr. Briggs? How you doing, sir? Don't call me sir. Can you send any of it back, or can you smoke it all before it dries out? Fortunately, with the pipe tobacco, you could either put it in the refrigerator, but 5 bags of my pipe tobacco, plus that big can of Captain Black. Honestly, I think I should be all set for a long time. Would it dry out? I don't think it will, because it's the kind of moist tobacco, so I would be able to. I'll be able to. Oh, look at that!
Holy shit! I don't believe it.
Yeah, I could hear you and I could see you good.
Damn! I wonder what put that on.
There we go.
Who would have ever thought?
What are you working off, your laptop?
Yeah.
And your webcam?
Yeah.
All right.
Finally start working.
Hey!
Damn, I wonder what happened.
Join the crowd. It's only been, what, a whole year?
Oh, this webcam's been since I bought it about 2 months ago.
Yeah. Oh, the
Uh-oh.
webcam just disappeared. That's all right.
Yeah.
Don't touch it. You're working just fine.
Yeah. Oh, I can throw it against the wall or whatever now. It won't stop.
How you doing, Mark?
Going good. Having some coffee.
Are
I
you?
hear you. I already been out and about to go get my coffee this morning.
Oh boy, you ever get that truck from work?
Yeah, I actually have a work vehicle that's here now. And I have another personal vehicle. I should be able to receive that probably about 2 weeks, maybe a little bit less than that. We sent it out. It's actually a company vehicle. It's a nice
Nope.
newer
Don't want to hold it.
truck. Don't ask me the year. I know it's a GMC. It's a two-wheel drive, 12-foot bed. I'd like to say it's in the maybe 16 or 17, 2016 to 17, somewhere around there.
There you go.
It has lettering on it, so we're going to be sending out to the fabrication store where they do the graphics. They're going to remove all the lettering. So once that's all done, I could put it in my driveway and give the company truck back, and I'll have the old company truck.
There you go.
A few things are changing around in the company, so
Jeff, I thought you had that camera working. What happened?
I don't know what happened. It died on me.
that's all right. We don't need to see that old geezer, anyways.
Oh, we don't need to see you either, too, huh?
We could put it this way too.
Yeah, there you go. That's a better picture.
I miss my baby. What's the plans today, Mark?
I'm gonna put the hook the wood burner up in my shop today.
Yeah. Yeah, I had the past couple weeks I was kind of bad, so I was kind of like not trying to stay away from the internet, but I'll go in there, show my support. But we had a few things that was going on either with my personal life or at work. So sad to say, one of my bosses, we have two partners which are bosses and known them for a long period of time. One of the bosses passed away. So a lot of things were going on at the shop. That's why I didn't go live yesterday, and that's why I cut it halfway on the other day. He had ammonia. He went through an operation and got ammonia, so.
Oh yeah.
Yep. But he hell of a good guy, I tell you. He was like a father, you know.
Yep.
Yep.
Hmm.
Good morning, Val Lady, Mom.
Hey, Val Lady, what's happening?
Yeah, I got moving around. I was like, damn, there's two of them going live. Ken's live now, and you're live.
Yeah, I noticed Ken was live. I was going to pop in there tonight. I realized I only had like 3 minutes left until I went live. And everybody's home. Everybody's going to be live today, you know. So it's one of those things. Even if you logged off, you went live. You know, you have your followers. I have my followers. We interact with each other. You know, check your page out or watch after or whatever, you know.
If somebody's live, I don't go live. I have no intentions of going live today. I'll be live tonight with Ed for 3 hours.
Yeah, that's going to be a good live show.
Oh, the stakes are up there like unbelievable now.
Yep. Well, I said I was going to do the Amazon cards, and I'll get that for him.
That was 9 o'clock tonight, wasn't it?
Yeah, it starts at 9.
Oh, man, I thought it was 7.
No, it starts at 9.
Oh, boy, that's going to be tough.
Yeah, Jeff, you got to go and take a nap, you know. You might need to take like maybe 3 or 4 naps, you know, just to make sure you're up.
Oh, listen to this from the guy that's in bed at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, you don't want to miss that. He's got $50 Amazon cards. He's got 25s. He's got 10s. I mean, there's a lot of money going out tonight.
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, you might as well just send me a card now and not even bother.
There you go.
No,
Good
Jeff,
morning,
I'm
Mrs.
winning.
V Twin.
The wife said she's winning, Jeff. You're not going to win.
Well, I'll split my winning Twitter.
Good morning, Mrs. V Twin.
Yeah, so I went to the foot doctor yesterday.
I can't even hear it.
How'd that work out?
I can use both feet again.
Good, good.
I just can't go far, that's all.
One step at a time.
Yeah. At least I got that stupid thing off.
What, an ankle bracelet from home confinement?
Yeah, pretty much. I don't have to worry about hopping around with this retarded walker anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, those walkers, when I broke my leg, I tried with the walker and just give me a pair of crutches. That was good.
Well, I ended up with the walker because when I did it, I came home and I tried it on the crutches and I kept falling off.
Right.
My brother went in and grabbed this walker because he said, you're going to end up fucking with a broken arm or something here.
Yeah. Morning, Patch. Bow lady.
Good morning, everybody.
Hey, Mr. Gene Chambers in the house.
Yep.
Hey, Lucky.
You're busy.
Good
Hey,
morning,
Clifton.
James.
Hey, Jeff. How are y'all doing?
Hey,
Stan.
Got a lot of good people in here this morning. A lot of good people. That's cool. That's nice.
How you doing, James? Morning.
Good. How are you doing?
Good, man.
How'd you sleep tonight, James?
I was able to fall asleep maybe 2 or 3 times last night.
Yeah.
So that's not bad.
I fell asleep fairly, decent. I think I went to bed around 8:30, 8:45 after I got everything done.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think I woke up maybe around 12, and my phone went off. And then I ended up, I must have passed out because I don't remember much. And then I woke up about 4:30. So.
Yeah, we got that storm rolling through us right now. So that wonderful pressure, you know how that is.
Yeah. Good morning,
Yeah.
Pastor Heaven.
I went to bed. It was raining, and I woke up and we got about 2 inches of snow on the ground now.
oh, get the snowblower out.
No.
Hey, Patch of Heaven. Yeah, luckily we ain't going to get no snow out of this. We'll just get the rain. So
Yeah, so today's going to be a big day for me. I got a few things I have to take care of today. I got my mom and dad there. They possibly be coming down. Then pretty much, like, my computer stuff, I'm going to, like, move around. I got to paint one of the walls blue. This way I could get rid of the blankets that's on the wall for my blue screen. Do a few little things. I gotta bring stuff to the storage. So.
that's nice.
Yeah. Scrapper, what's going on?
Hey, Scrapper.
Yeah, I even got to take the Jeep out for the first time this winter.
Oh boy, now you got salt on it, Jeff. Now you got to wash it.
No. I ain't taking out in the salt.
We'll take it out in the mud.
I thought about it. I'll wait until the spring when there's a lot more.
Right. That'd be nice. See Jeff over there doing a video of him going through the mud piles.
Well, you can't do it now because it's all dug out and stuff. But we got a big concrete plant. They had a salt or like the sand pile and the old pit was on the side of a mountain, and the ponds that they were doing the drag line, and we used to go out there in the winter in the ice and shit.
What are you doing today, James?
I am actually working on your belt.
That's awesome.
Look at that.
So that's what I've gotten so far.
Wow. That's going to be a good belt.
That'll last you the rest of your life.
Yep. I had that one belt. I've had that one since I was like 16. And so this one here probably lasts me until another friggin' 20 years, 30 years, if I'm still
Yeah.
alive. But
Yeah,
Oh,
but
you
it's,
ain't going
it's
nowhere.
turning out really good with that buckle.
yeah. Now, is it some way, somehow, you could be able to, like, maybe engrave your initials or something on that belt, on a belt loop? You know, the brass, the metal. In other words, like a YouTube name, you know, like a branded, like a trademark or something. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm sure you probably take it somewhere and do that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I would probably do that. This way, people ask, "Oh, who did that belt for you?"
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'll probably finish this up today. You still got to get me a size too.
Well,
Medium big.
we got fat, fatter, and fatter. So I think it would be the fatter.
Medium big. How's that?
Well, I wear a size 38 waist now, so I'll go at least what 42.
Yeah, 42. I'll make a 42.
Yeah. You know,
Which,
it'll
you
give
know,
me
42
some
will
time.
come out somewhere around 42, 43.
Yep.
So,
38. You better stop eating so much.
Nah. No.
Wayne, what I'm having for breakfast is peanut butter toast.
oh, there you go.
Nothing wrong with that.
I like that in the mornings.
I just had a bowl of oatmeal.
Let's see.
That sounds really good.
Oatmeal's good too if you put some raisins in it.
You need to go to the store.
You know what I have? I have the oatmeal. It's I like the apple cinnamon.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I have.
I got a box of the apple cinnamon and a box of the maple brown sugar.
Yeah, maple and brown sugar. That's good too. I probably could have oatmeal like maybe I don't know almost every day. I got enough of it.
Well, I still got one pack of bacon left. I went to the farm stand yesterday and they're closed for the winter. It's like, damn it.
Ooh, bacon. Oh,
Yeah, oh,
you
they
had to
got
say
nice,
that.
beautiful bacon too. They got real thick slices.
Oh,
Right
gonna
off
have
the
to-
farm.
I'm gonna have to go to Stop and Shop or somewhere and get that bacon.
I haven't had bacon in a while.
Me too. I think the last time I had it is when my ex made it for me. My last big breakfast.
And I was sitting here this morning. I opened up my brand new calendar. Guess what? The days are all off.
Val lady says she likes the peaches and cream.
Oh, yeah.
Ham, eggs, and cheese, English muffin. Ooh, everybody's making me hungry. Ham, eggs, and cheese on an English muffin.
We're not going to have to send you a Snickers bar, are we?
Yeah. Mark, you ever try that apple butter?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that stuff is good. My dad used to have that all the time. He got me hooked up on it. That's good. And the orange marmalade.
The Amish down the road make it
Yeah?
homemade, and I get it from them.
oh,
man.
that sounds good.
Here's my bacon.
Oh, wow.
God.
Yeah.
Now,
Get it
it's
from
wrapped in
the
paper,
down
so it
there.
probably came from like a local butcher, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
$3 a pound.
oh my God. It's worth $5 all
That's
day.
pretty good.
Yeah, it's
That's really
real thick.
good.
Yeah.
Don't shrink up or nothing. It's real good bacon.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
great
man.
when it's like that, ain't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and you can actually peel it apart, not like the stuff you buy at the store there. You end up
No.
ripping it and shredding it.
Yep.
No, all my stuff comes from the local butcher. I don't buy stuff like that at Walmart or any of that.
I
Well,
got a
that's what
couple-
happens. That's what happens when you live in a city, though. You know, I'll tell you, I would love to go to a local butcher shop. Tell you,
Mm-hmm.
See, now I want apple butter and bacon.
I'll deal with my oatmeal that's in the cupboard. Easy and quick. Turn on the hot water and just let it run for a little bit, get it nice and hot. Open a couple packages, stick it in a bowl, stir it up, and there's my breakfast.
Yep.
I could have some bacon and eggs tomorrow. At least I could stand up now to cook them instead of trying to stand there on 1 foot for 15 minutes.
You're gonna get a maid, Jeff.
Well, I got Bosco and Sammy, but they ain't gonna cook. I might eat it, but they ain't cooking it.
Let's see.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Mark, you don't have Ed's link, do you? If you have his link, you could throw it up there. You could run it like 4 or 5 times, maybe more than that. Just run it.
For tonight?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
tonight. But it's too late to enter.
Yeah, well, they'll still have where they can hit that remind button.
Right.
Hey, Nate, what's going on?
Eat
How you doing, Nate?
eggs and grapes and a cantaloupe. Cantaloupe is good too. I haven't had that.
That sounds
Boiled
good too.
eggs.
Bring up.
That sounds good. I could do a couple boiled eggs. Val ladies. Let's see.
Right there.
Yeah. Oh, you're learning how to do this, aren't you?
Yeah, a little bit. I got too many
Cup of
freaking
butter.
computer screens and too much
Oh,
going
man.
on. All the way down to the bottom.
Oh, Nate got it for you.
Oh, look at that. Nate already got it. No, that's not it. That's full of her head. Put the link out.
I will. I have to get over to left.
Yeah. Right there.
Uh-oh. Whoever just donated to the PayPal, I appreciate that.
Start this.
Let's see if I can find out who it was.
Oh, they're just go ahead and do it.
There we go.
What's up, Scrapper?
Hello, Lucky 7, Mud Mowers, and everyone in the panel, in chat.
Yeah.
Thank you for. Yeah, what's up?
Who is URSULA Wood? Like Ursula? URSULA? Anyone
No.
know how to pronounce that?
Ursula.
Ursula?
What that means? I'm not American. I'm not English guy. I'm Estonian. Can you-
No, they just donated $10 to me on my PayPal.
Oh, okay.
So I
Yeah.
wanted to say thank you, but I can't pronounce the name. But would like to say thank you to you, whoever that was.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Yes, it was. Thank you. Oh, we're lucky up here. I managed to open the lodge. So.
Yeah. Well, you said we're lucky up here to Amish to open a large store.
Yeah. The Amish has got quite a few stores around us, Wayne.
Yeah.
I wish I could go to one of those. I've seen those inside.
Oh man, their homemade breads and all that they do, and pies and brownies and cookies and good grief. Homemade candies.
That just sounds so good.
And it's cheap too. I mean, they don't try to break you on it. They just
Right.
want to make enough to support their little group, and it works out pretty good.
It's reasonable.
Oh yeah.
It's more like
I've heard that like the apple butter. I've heard they got like pear butter too.
Yeah, they do.
That sounds so good.
Yeah, and they make all their homemade jellies and everything, every kind that you want, from all the way to blackberry, raspberry, all that. They do all that stuff.
Oh, it sounds so good.
And if
I'd like to move over to Pennsylvania, at least where the Amish are down there. It'd be nice.
Mm-hmm. Well, all around us here, we got a lot of Amish families around us.
over 100.
Yeah, there's over 100 Amish homes right here where we're at.
Wow.
Oh wow.
And they're always, all summer long, all winter long, they're always selling something, produce, everything, and you get it real cheap.
Now, is that something that you would actually see like on a TV? How they show like an Amish community where there's like no lights and stuff. Like they always do candles and
Right.
lights.
No, they don't have electricity. No, they use battery powered lights or lanterns.
Wow, that
Yeah.
is awesome. Living off the grid, I wouldn't mind doing that, but I think I would like go nuts without the YouTube.
Oh, they have stuff like
No,
that.
they got stuff like that. What they do is they run a hotspot off of their cell phone.
Right. Well, that's how I'm working this live right now. I got the hotspot through the phone.
Right.
Yep.
And it works great. I use my hotspot in the semi all the time. If I want to watch TV or anything, I got a smart TV in the semi, and I just turn the hotspot on and I can watch TV.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
That's cool.
I had a friend of mine send me some Amish pickles this year for the first time. Those were those sweet ones.
Yep.
Those are so good.
Maybe I'll make some pickled eggs.
They
I
are.
got some vinegar and.
The Amish are basically they're self-maintained. We got a lot of friends that are Amish and stuff, and people come by our house and it's like, why are the horse and buggies tied up at Mark's house? Well, you got friends that come over, but they're real good people, and we go over to their houses and stuff for dinner and stuff.
Right.
You just don't have that luxury of the electricity, other than they use a generator to charge their batteries.
Right.
But they live just like everybody else, but they're more self-maintained than the general public, and they don't go through the money like we do.
Yeah. I've watched a couple of their videos online. There's one that you probably seen. It was viral. That there must have been like 300 of these Amish guys crawled inside his house. Then you see these poles that's coming out from underneath it.
They'll pick it up and move
And
it.
they pick it up and move it right up on the pad. I was like, it was like a process. How they did it, but it was like a half hour long, and I was amazed, how they just like were able to do things like this.
Oh wow.
That's I'm having the Amish build my new home, and the pricing. I mean, how can you build a new home for $62,000?
And have it built right.
Yeah. And
That's going to be a beautiful house.
and then
Then
then you remember the television series Amish Mafia
Yep.
and the little midget Wayne?
I got pictures.
We got pictures of him, and he's driving a log truck. He's hauling logs over here with us.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
We had Amish carpenters on a big job where they're working last year. This great big, it was huge. This like high end retirement home.
Mm-hmm.
They took the plans for that, measured it out. They built it all in panels over in Pennsylvania. Trucked it here, and they were putting together. And there wasn't one panel that didn't line up exactly where it was supposed to be.
Right. Well, the Amish people down the road, their house burnt down, and within 7 days, the 8th day, the people were living in a brand new house, completely finished. The whole community went together and put it up for them, and because they don't have insurance or anything, they don't do that.
Yeah.
It was all funded by the community.
Wow.
Wow.
Now that's what they call a good community. That's right how the world should be to begin with.
Right. Everybody just they take care of one another, and they got really, really nice homes.
That's the way the world should be. It shouldn't be, what we see of today. You know,
Right. In fact, my wife's furniture in the living room and stuff was made by the Amish.
right.
Oh, nice.
Only the best for the best, right, Mark?
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I won't go as far as saying that.
Oh, you
now.
got to get that frying pan.
Oh,
Okay, now I'm getting
remember, I'm not at work yet, so I can hear.
It's a good thing for you. She don't have that frying pan.
Yeah. How do you want that bacon extra crispy, Mark?
Nah, she does a good job. She's been here for 31 years, so.
Jenny has a question for you, Mark.
Yeah, they do. They do it with the medical bills and everything. Or they put on big auctions. Like the one fella had cancer and stuff. It cost him not a dime. They put on big auctions, raised more than enough money to pay the ICU bills and everything, and they took care of it very well.
Oh, nice.
Oh my God! Everybody, hold on. The man of the day, Mr.
Oh, where
Briggs.
does he come from?
Right there.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Lucky. This is what my kids grow up with. All the Amish girls.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
That's when he came home.
That's when he came home from Afghanistan.
I could see the one. Let's see, that would be your. I think that would be the one on your left. The one above all the letters right there. I could see that face, but I can't see the other one.
Wait a minute.
Let's see.
There. Oh,
I'll be nice though.
there you go.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can blow you up. Hold on.
He came home from Afghanistan, and 3 of them was there waiting for him to come home.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Lucky guy. When you do see him, tell him I said thank you very much for his service.
Still in.
Yeah, he's still in. He'll retire in there. He loves it too much.
Yeah.
Plus, he's a Stark County deputy sheriff too. So.
Awesome. Scrapper, what are you working on lately?
I'm doing quite a lot of stuff, you know, and getting some scrap in Finland, it's quite hard because you are not allowed to do any dumpster divings or raiding someone's dumpsters because they are all locked up. It's, against the law to not laugh, but against the law to those dumpster divings.
Mm-hmm.
And I say about half of the things that I scrap and I show on my videos. People send me those things, and I'm gonna make a video. I have some nice equipment. I believe I do have, but being a scrapper in Finland is the most last thing you wanna be, because you end up poor. But hey, I see people around here right now on the panel that you are in the United States, right?
Yeah.
Am I right? Yeah.
Yep.
I do live in Northern Europe. Actually, in Finland, I am a Estonian guy, but sorry for my lack of English. But the year 2020 was quite rough for all of us, as we know. If any one of you on the panel or in a chat can tell me how is those restrictions, what you have to live through, or
Well,
can you fly, or can you travel to another states, or what's the difference between Europe and United States?
I'll start first here.
Yeah,
I
go
will
ahead.
say, in the states, every state is considered different. It seems like the country divided every state by its own rules. We don't have the
Okay.
same rules state by state. It's always something different. So, like, my state is going to be completely different from Mark, James, and Twisted. So, in my particular state, we are in phase 2. Some of the local stores are open, but there's also certain things that's closed. We're able to go out in the public, but we need a face mask. If we go eat at a restaurant, it has to be 4 people per table, and those 4 people per table, you have to live with them. Holidays, there's no such thing. They pretty much canceled everything, but we still went against their policy. Far as getting on a plane and traveling to other countries, you can't do that. You could travel to other states, but that's as far as you could go. But then after that, you have to be in quarantine up to the state's regulation, up to
Yeah.
like 7 days or 14 days. So
Yeah, I flew down to Georgia, and I had to have my medical certificate and all that and everything to get into the airport to board the plane. But they didn't make me quarantine. You just had to have the medical certificate and everything stating that you went through all the stuff. But that was a short little trip. I was only on the plane an hour and 10 minutes, and I was in Georgia.
Yeah. When I'm traveling between Finland and Estonia, Finland and Estonia, they are neighbors, and there are hundreds of thousands of Estonians coming into Finland because of work and a good salary. From Finland, yeah, Estonians can go back to their motherland. You don't have to need any reason to tell to customs or to police or to anybody. But the people that works and lives in Finland, you have to show your I don't know how it's in English, but
documents.
Exactly. And if you actually live in Finland, then you can go through. But sometimes you have to be in quarantine about 14 days. But if you work here, you don't have to be in quarantine, because Finnish government doesn't pay you that money if you are in quarantine, because people just gonna say to their bosses, "Hey, go and fork yourself like that." They're gonna be outside of the Finland for 2 weeks, and they come back. They're gonna be 2 weeks in the quarantine, and they're gonna be paid money. No. Finnish government is smart. If you go out there, you're gonna lose your money.
Oh yeah. Yeah, here we're in red right now, so I think that's the max.
No, purple's the norm.
Yeah, we're in red, and once we hit the purple stage, then they start closing businesses and everything all back down.
I won't miss it. No, I have to work because I'm essential. So we don't get any more pay.
Go.
Now, Mrs. Twisted, now when your company filed for the government loan for the first package relief, did your company receive that?
I don't know. but we all got 2 weeks COVID pay if we would be off.
Be right back.
We were allowed to take it for a vacation if we wanted, if we didn't use it.
Right.
Now
Well-
they're giving us another week starting January 1st of
Yep.
COVID pay.
I could, since day one, I've been, working anyways, but I did get a pay, nice check from the company because I was considered essential and they filed for that government loan.
Yeah, I think that's where all of our COVID 2 weeks paid came
Yep.
from.
Right.
Because no matter if we used it or not, we still got the pay.
Right. That's good.
Yeah, but
No.
you know what's really bad is the truck drivers received zero.
Right.
And we're not even considered a frontline worker. A bus driver, a grocery store person, and nursing, and that is frontline. A truck driver isn't even considered a frontline worker. But without us, nobody has nothing.
No comment.
Well,
That's the best way to leave it, Briggs, because we're getting screwed.
well, I understand exactly what you
the
guys
way
are
I look
saying
at it-
because-
The way I look at it is every area, every state's different. Like New York, we got different zones. My zone, my area is in stage 4.
Right.
I can't go to a bar. I can't go to a restaurant unless you call them McGrease. I can't eat fast food. It gives me the farts. You guys
but
can smell
you
it through this phone.
Yeah, but you better go to work though, right?
Yep. No hazard pay. The guys in here, there's guys in this building that they be getting $500 extra a week to load my truck.
Yeah.
And I get jack shit. And if I pull my car in this lot even to get stuff on my car, I get screamed at. It's like they pull their cars in here because they don't want them exposed. They're allowed to park outside, but me, the guy that brings their shit, ain't allowed to do that. I'm not allowed to do it. Hell, I got so many restrictions on me. I'm just like, wait a second. None of you in this building would have a job if it weren't for me.
Right, and they won't even let you in the building if you got to use the restroom. There's a porta john out there in the parking lot for you.
Exactly.
Yep, I'm not
Hey,
allowed to
Froggy.
go and use the bathroom. Nope.
Nope, you ain't allowed in their
Froggy.
facility. You're dirt.
Well, that's
Yep.
that's another thing that is going on right now is because the state of Rhode Island, if you go by the truck stops, they're closed.
Right.
The only one that's open is Exit 5, which that's a privately owned. It's not state owned. But if you go by the rest areas, they have like a welcome center, all that stuff. Anything that's covered by the state of Rhode Island,
Closed.
they're closed. And
Yeah.
they have porta johns out there now.
Right. And
Yep.
if you hit a ramp to take a nap because you can't see to drive no more, they'll ticket your ass for parking on that ramp. But yet they close the facility for you to go into.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're
The only
getting
place
screwed
that-
all the way around.
Yep. That's why the pilots and these TAs are full to the rim. And at halftime, like when I go in there, I feel sorry for them. Like the pilot up near where I go, up near Albany, they literally took half their lot, and pilots being greedy and turned it over to paid.
Right.
And
it
they're
costs
getting it.
you- and it costs you $25 to park in a paid spot.
Yeah, and the
Okay.
companies don't reimburse you.
No.
That's
I
one
agree,
reason why I'm
Bobby.
glad I ain't over the road.
Right.
Here in the county that I live in, we don't have hardly no restrictions.
Right.
I mean, you can go
Yeah.
out whenever you want. You don't have to wear a mask if you don't want to. There's no limit of people going to the store or the restaurants. None of that.
Wow.
I just stay home. I don't go outside no more.
Now, how far? Where are you in Tennessee? Because my parents used to live in they stayed down. They were in Henry, Tennessee.
I live smack dab right in the middle of Nashville and Knoxville.
Oh, he's down by Harold Fisher.
So
Harold
Yeah,
Fisher's right
exactly.
there in Nashville.
yeah, Nashville is about an hour and a half one way, and Knoxville's an hour and a half the other way.
You live out there in the hills and the gullies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right though, Twitch. The hell, we can't go to the bathroom. What was it 2 nights ago? I was out here, had to go to the bathroom. I said, piss on it. I went and pissed behind the trailer. Oh my God. They saw it on camera and they had a cow. I said, where am I supposed to go to the bathroom?
Well, I'm gonna tell you one thing right now, and I'm not ashamed of it, but I went to the door at the receivers, gave them the paperwork, and I was in Tennessee. They would not let me use their restroom facility, so I walked out down the steps out into the parking lot between 2 cars, and I took a piss. Well, the lady that refused me the restroom had come out the door the same time I'm out there taking a piss. She called the company that we leased to, and I told them flat out, I said, listen, I asked the lady to use the restroom. I said, and I did not know that was her car that I was pissing on. That was a total accident. But I had it was just a coincidence. I mean,
Sure it was.
Did you probably pissed on a doorknob too, right? Just not even.
No, just a tire. But accidents happen. But whenever I ask you to use that facility and you're going to treat me like dirt, well, what's dogs do? They go outside and they piss. End of the story.
Exactly.
Hey, one of our guys left the Brown Betty in one of the empty trailers.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Because I mean, it is what it is. But everybody says truck drivers are doing so good and doing this and doing that. But if the people really knew that they were living like a damn rat to haul this freight, to keep everybody supplied, and you go to Walmart and everything, and you sit there for 24, 28 hours to drop a trailer, and there's over 4,000 loaded trailers sitting in their facility, not hitting the stores and everything, but it's all at the distribution center, and it's crazy. I sat there for 28 hours to do a drop and a hook, a loaded trailer for an empty trailer. And it's no reason.
Yep. I'll give you a better one, though. Explain this to me. In New York, the worst area we got is Albany in New York City, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I can walk right in the building in the Albany terminal, go in there and use the bathroom with no mask on, anything, nothing said. And I'm 5 miles from Governor Cuomo.
Right.
Now, why is that?
Coach, you should have been over there knocking on his door.
It's crazy.
I don't want to go to prison.
But these people, I mean, yeah, everybody's sitting at home on their couch watching TV and everything else. The non-essential workers, they're getting that extra $600 a week and this and that. As all that was going on, where the truck drivers are out there still running, not getting shit. And if you walked up to McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, they would flat out refuse to serve you because you wasn't in a vehicle to go through the drive-thru.
Yep.
But you can't get inside.
But you can't go inside their building. So, it was nothing but a headache. So what do? You end up at the fuel stop buying something out of the refrigerator and throw it in the microwave and heating up a sandwich or something like that. Now, why do we have to live like that? So everybody else can stay at home and eat very well.
Most of the pilots I go through, all they got is them big bowls of noodles.
Yeah.
Those beef noodle, like, what I'm talking about. They look like a big bowl of ramen noodles with beef. And they smell it. They taste as bad as they smell. I wouldn't eat. My dog wouldn't eat that.
Yeah, it come down to I bought a new microwave, colored television, all that. I put all that in my truck to where whenever I got ready to leave out, the wife would stock my truck with food and everything to where I wouldn't need the facilities.
There you go.
And then just go piss on somebody's car.
Yep.
But
you gotta get one of those camping porta johns.
Yeah.
That you could be able to get.
I'm not shitting where I sleep. It ain't happening.
Well, you could get a 5-gallon bucket, just put a plastic bag in it.
Yeah. But there's nobody should have to go like that. So everybody else can sit on their asses on their couches.
Hey.
100% agree with
they should.
It's what they say, truckers keep America rolling. You know, if it wasn't for the truckers, and if it was, same thing with the mechanics. It just goes down line. But still,
Oh
you
yeah.
still
But
need the truckers.
you're always left out, though.
Uh,
You know.
The truckers that keep American rolling, and if it wasn't for the mechanics that keep the truckers rolling, but
and same thing is here in Northern Europe. Truckers are the most valuable people here because just let's say if you need some kind of medicine, or your brother or your mother or your grandmother, truckers are gonna be that people that gonna bring those medicine and stuff to your pharmacy. If you're gonna jack off them, they're not gonna make up the time. You're gonna need that medicine tomorrow or today. But if you jack up that trucker today, you're not gonna let it pass from some junction or so. He's gonna be late, and that's the cause why your grandmother or your loved ones not gonna get that medicine that they need. Truckers are also the backbone in Finland, in Estonia, or in Baltics, everywhere. Respect those guys that are doing those things. They are driving all the night, all that freaking night, just to delivering those goods to you, those medicine and stuff that you need all the day. Truckers are not bad people. They are just, guys with the big rigs, and they are delivering those things as fast as they can to you without screwing up any laws.
Mom, Dad, if you do come up today, I need you to stop at the tobacco store down near your house. I need you to see if they have this stuff.
Yeah, your green screen got it canceled out.
Yeah.
I see Captain Black there, but what is that?
It's called Captain Black.
Yeah. You are.
I'll send you a picture.
Yeah, lucky 7, you are a ghost.
That's what it is. Captain Black. Original. If it was Saturday, I'll be fine. I got $140 worth of pipe tobacco covered, but I gotta wait till Saturday. I don't know if you guys heard that
Lucky's
story.
having that nicotine fit.
Yeah, I got these little cherry cigar things over here. That's the only thing I could be able to find around here. And tell you what, I take 1 or 2 drags and that's it. No.
Well,
Are they doing the same thing to you, Twisted?
What's that?
Not clearing the snow in front of the trailers, and you have to get out and dig chip ice away yourself, and
I don't haul freight no more. I put back to a step deck, and I'm hauling step deck stuff now. After I went through all that mess when the pandemic started, me and my son both switched over and started pulling reefer trailers, and that went downhill so bad. And you sat so long with that reefer running to keep that food cold and everything out of you, losing money left and right. And they didn't give 2 shits about it. And then we turned around and I hauled a load of meat into Hunts Point, New York. And I sat and I had to take 2 cans of refrigerated gas and throw it in the back of that trailer to stop the meat from molding, to get the green off the meat, to get offloaded.
Wow.
So all them people was getting refrigerator gas off of that meat that went into that market. And I was done. I was like, I'm not doing this shit no more whenever I sat there for 2 days for them to offload that trailer.
yeah, ain't that a joke?
Yeah, it is.
Well, they had a party. They had a party here for these dock workers, calling them great and that, and gave them $1,000 Christmas bonus. $1,000.
And is that the night that they had like those 20, 30 pizza boxes there, Briggs?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, they literally and they gave them beer even. They gave them beer and pop, and we got shit. And I said something to him, and I said, "This is getting ridiculous." My boss told him that they don't. He said, "If you don't give me money to give my drivers a bonus of the same amount, we're going to shut our trucks off." And they said, "You can't do that." I said, "Well, I own these trucks." My boss already told them. They said, "Then you can get them off our property." Hey, no problem. I'll tell them to take them home.
Yeah, but that's what happens if you're an independent driver and independent contractor. You're being subbed out to like UPS and FedEx and stuff. So you're kind of locked in. It's not like you could just pull out. There's a contract signed right there stating that you would have to like have a termination time limit. You can't just pull out.
Yes, my boss can do that because the new contracts haven't come out yet.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
I know the quarry I worked at here, every Christmas they used to come out with a bunch of these great big long subs. You go in there and get 1 piece, 2 piece, whatever you wanted.
Now, like the company that is behind us is Sunbird Transportation. We have these private, independent contractors. They own their own trucks, but yet they haul Sunbird's trailers as far as like either shingles or cement blocks on it. They're flatbed trailers, and what they do is they'll work for Sunbird, like subcontract for them, but yet they still have to rent the trailers. So it's like $23 to $28 per trailer. So now they have to pay the rental for the trailer, which I guess that's in their contract. You ever hear of that, Mark?
Yeah, for us to hook to a company's trailer, they charge us anywhere from 10 to 15% of the per load that you haul to use that trailer.
Yep. So that's a common thing then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But on that same aspect, I don't have to pay for tires, brakes, or any maintenance on that trailer. That is their problem.
Exactly. Yep.
All right, guys. Hey, it's getting 3 p.m. here in Finland. I need to go to do some gaming stuff and some videos here before the new year starts. People here on the panel, Lucky 7, Jeff, Twisted, James, Holy Skunk, Mr. Briggs, thank you for having me here, and all the people here in the chat. I wish you the best 2021, and 20s wasn't that good, but we still got the hope, and best wishes to you all. And again, Lucky 7, thank you for having me here, and I just wish all of one to you the best 2021, and see you soon, my guys.
Scrapper, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much, and hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to do another live in the morning too. We'll see you. No, matter of fact, tomorrow is my Friday night live. I'll be giving away a nice prepaid card for the dinner memberships tomorrow.
Yeah, I want to be a little bit more in the Lucky 7, live streams, but the time zones. That's gonna be a little bit different because it's 3 p.m. right here, but it's quite a morning at your side, right?
Well, just remember, Scrapper, there's always that playback.
Yeah, there is.
Yep.
All right, hey, thank you guys, and bless you, and have a great day, and thank you for having me. Bye.
Have a wonderful day.
Have a nice day.
Yes, thank you. Bye.
Oh boy.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Hey,
Morning.
Good morning, Skunk. How you doing?
Well, today I think is going to be my Independence Day. Today is the day I take my life back.
There you go.
Yep, I'm kind of super excited.
Jeff just farted. And he wouldn't want to sniff.
Damn it, Jeff.
Froggy!
oh, we've heard some pretty good ones from you too, huh?
Oh, yeah. Whew. So,
Wow.
Yeah, I would be doing a live, but I'm almost out of StreamYard minutes, so.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's,
yeah, I paid for the subscription. I got the max that's on it. I tried the 1080. I don't like it. I think I'm gonna actually go to Zoom and concentrate on that. I think I'm gonna do most of my broadcasts from that. But the only thing I gotta find out is for the people that do come up in the panel, I gotta find a certain, maybe like some type of group I could be able to make where I can run that link for the Zoom link all the time. So the people that's constantly on my panel all the time, they know just to go and grab the link off of there.
Right.
I don't know. I'll figure something out.
that's the only thing stopping me from going to Zoom, because if anybody wants to come up, you have to send them a link,
Right.
or they don't get up on panel. And that I think would hurt you more, Lucky, than anything.
Yeah.
You just can't randomly grab it out of the chat and come up.
Yeah. No, that's like I was thinking. You know, that I do like the part with it. You know, where it's able to go in the chat, but yet the picture quality is so good. You know, it took me almost a half hour just to get my green screen just the way it works now. It's
Right.
not perfect. You know,
Right.
it's like every time you go live and you do your green screen, you got to move the light 5,000 times just to get it in that right spot. But yet, it's still not perfect.
Right. But
So-
like Jimmy was saying, no, you can't run banners or like logos up in the corner and that. You don't have none of that on Zoom.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
don't know. Maybe it's because I'm in that little corner. You know what I mean, of the living room. But maybe once I move, you know, the way how I wanted it, I want to set up just this room here strictly for the studio. You know, like an office, but yeah, a studio. So when I paint that wall in the back, maybe that'll help. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right now,
Right.
maybe the blue is too dark. You know, I'm not sure,
Right.
but we'll see what happens. Maybe by tomorrow, because tomorrow's Friday Night Live, so I'll have that. Plus, we'll have Ed's panel, so hopefully I'll have everything moved by. I should have it done.
Yeah, Ed's panel runs tonight.
Yeah, it's not going to take me that long to move everything.
Right.
By 9 o'clock, I should be all set.
I think I had it on
So Lucky, have you seen this in the paper up by you? I seen the other day where they're pushing to make some kind of vaccine passport that you can't travel state to state or out of the country or anything without having this thing in your hand.
Huh.
I've heard there's so much rumors going on right now. It's like I said at the earlier Scrapper was asking about the restrictions. Every state is like our own little world now. Like Rhode Island is their own world. We have our own rules. Mass has their own rules. I actually think the government needs to step up to the plate and take control of this. It's not every state for every state. It shouldn't be that way. The only way it's going to be solved and resolved would be having the government taking over the issue and either having the National Guard handling all the vaccines as same thing as the testing. You know, this is something that the government needs to take over now. This is getting out of hand with all these governors and mayors making up rules, taking our rights away.
Well, see,
That's my opinion.
That's where I had a big conflict, because we operate under federal motor carrier, which our licensing and everything is federal. And now we have all these states individually setting rules for us, but we operate under federal. So under our federal guidelines, we can basically tell them just to screw off.
Yep.
But then the federal's not backing us as well, and we have to follow local and state regulations, even though we operate under federal.
Right.
And
Yep.
it's crazy.
Yeah, that's screwed up the way that all works.
Exactly.
Hey, when I hauled COVID vaccine 2 weeks ago, and I had 4 cop cars in front of me and 4 behind me and 2 on the side. I said and I had a state trooper in the cab of my truck, and they told me go as fast as the truck can go. I said, well, if it does 120, can I do 120? He said, if you can keep it upright, do 120. Those are the exact words he told me. I said, what if I have to go to the bathroom? You're going to have to piss and shit your pants.
But that's like my boy. He's running over to Jersey. He runs into Fairfield every Monday night. He's there unloading every Tuesday morning. And with medical on, even though we have to run the e-log and stuff, he does not have to run his regular hours. He can exceed them hours because he is under medical.
Yep, that's basically what they did.
Yep, exactly. So if it takes you 16 hours to run that turn, even though you're only allowed to drive 11, if the weather holds you up, he still has to run until that load gets through. Which is BS. That's local and state authority running over the federal again. And, and what's going to end up happening, and I don't want to see it happen, there's going to be a big truck strike. And they keep talking. And I'm waiting for it to happen because they're not doing anything extra for us, but giving us a whole lot of extra work and longer hours.
Hey, I actually on that run home, I had to take a leak, and I told that trooper to close his eyes or he's going to watch a grown man piss in an empty pop bottle. And he says, you ain't going to do that in front of me. I said, I'm not pissing on a brand new truck seat. I'm not doing it. So he said he'd arrest me for a decent exposure. I said, okay, well, I guess I'm doing it. I pulled out a Gatorade bottle and whipped it out and flipped it and pissed straight in front of him. And he said, you just did that. Yeah, this ain't your truck. You won't let me stop and go to the bathroom. What am I supposed to do? Hold it. Yeah, I ain't giving myself a bowel infection because you want to play big shot.
Oh, come on. Swift drivers do that every day.
You could actually ask them to hold it, Mr. Briggs.
Yeah. Well, you know what, Jeff? A lot of people ding the hell out of Swift. But we had 2 trucks leased on to Swift pulling their stuff. They were owner operators. And we made good money.
Oh yeah, Swift actually pays better than people realize.
Yes, we made good money.
They pay better than Werner does at the time before they merged and all that crap.
Right. And everywhere we went, loaded or empty, we stayed over $265 a mile.
Wow.
And we made good money with Swift.
Oh, I was just amazed at what you seen come out of some of them Swift trucks and the JB Hunt trucks and the Walmart trucks back then. It's like, are you serious?
Well, them are company drivers. They're company drivers. That's the downfall of these big companies is they're also a training school. So they're training these young kids to come out there and drive, which, grant you, everybody has to start somewhere. Okay? Not to ding them or anything, but that's how you learn. You learn from your mistakes. I don't care who you are. You've made mistakes, and that's it. But like I said, we weren't company trucks. We're owner operators just pulling their trailers. So there's big differences there. And I have literally seen these kids come out of these truck driving schools they can't even back a trailer up.
Yeah, and they send them out by themselves.
Yes. And a lot of equipment gets tore up and everything, but that's another thing is Swift, JB Hunt, Snyder, they're all self-insured.
Yeah.
They are not paying an insurance company to insure their drivers. They're taking care of it on their own. Big difference between having an insurance company dictating to what that company is allowing them to do.
But they don't understand. The reason why you see so many Swift accidents, because they are so friggin' big. That's why.
Right. And they got a lot of greenhorns out there running that don't know a whole lot, but at one set in time, Briggs, you, me, everybody else, we started somewhere.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, I got 34 years into this. My boy gets so aggravated to where whenever he's got to wait, because he's still pulling the medical with a van trailer. And if he has to wait to get into a dock, he is madder than a hornet's nest because somebody can't back in. And I said,
that used to drive me nuts watching that. Somebody could not do it. You'd almost have to get out and do it for them.
well, that's what I told Rich. I said, get your ass out of the truck and go help the guy back in.
You know what's funny?
I was just going
I
to say
had a
what
guy
Jeff
that
said.
had that problem. I had a guy that had that problem, and I helped him get out. And I was watching all these guys out, hearing these guys on the CB complain about it, and I said, "Go help them."
Right. They won't do it.
Yep.
They'll sit there and they'll watch somebody back into a truck, but yet then they didn't see nothing. Get your ass out of the truck and go help them. It's that simple. If
I've
you're in
actually done that
work,
before.
go help them.
Guys,
Just because the fact is, everybody started somewhere.
I backed in a guy's trailer for him one time. He looked so tired. He drove he drove literally. It looked like he drove 12 hours straight. It was about 2 weeks ago, and he was a rookie. And they sent him out on a medical run, and he just dropped the load. And he looked like he drove 12 hours straight. And I said, and I looked at his log. He had drove 16 hours straight.
wow.
And he was so tired he couldn't back in the trailer, and he was preventing me from getting around to get to the pumps. I went in there. He didn't even blink an eye. Said, "Go get in the passenger seat." And I got in that truck and backed it in for him. And I could get in trouble for that. Did you see me do it?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
Right. Well, you know, that's just it. Everybody started somewhere, and I'm not going to be afraid to say it. I've done back into 3 trucks. In the middle of the night, I'm backing out, and what happened? Somebody parked in a spot, and it was dead lined up with me, and they wasn't even in a parking spot. I backed out of my parking spot, and I hit the truck.
Shit happens.
And, you know,
Hey, Tony Vanny.
and I can't say it wasn't my fault because I should have got out and walked around the truck, and I didn't. I threw it in reverse, and I come out of my parking spot.
Good morning,
But, you know,
John.
it is what it is, and mistakes happen. And
Yeah, but would you back in would you have backed in that guy's truck for him?
Oh, hell yeah. I've done it more than once. I will get out of my truck and go help somebody back in because people don't realize that outfit's 80 feet long, 80 to 85 feet with a 53-foot trailer on it. And it's not an easy little Volkswagen to put into a spot.
The only
That's
thing
like
I told him to do, put your head over your camera so they won't take a picture of me. How are they going to know?
That's it. But yeah, everybody started somewhere. And that's like these young kids getting their driver's license and stuff. Am I going to go buy a brand new car for a kid to learn in? No, because I know it's going to get wrecked. I know something's going to happen.
That's what Swift does wrong. They give these brand new trucks to these guys that don't know shit.
Exactly. But they switch trucks out every 3 years because they don't own them. They lease them.
Yep.
So that they don't lose no money on them.
I used to love that with oversized. Sometimes you pull into a truck stop because you're at, it was dark. You got to get off the road because of permit. And some of these loads I had, they were like 55 feet. in the deck, opened up all the way. You pull it in, people used to piss them on because I'd end up parking like right next to the scale. It's like, where the hell do you want me to put this thing?
Right. Right.
The only thing I hate is when you guys got. I actually went up and beat on. There was I had to park about this one. I was still over the road. I walked up. I had literally 25 minutes of drive time left, and there was not one single parking spot in that whole pilot that I was at. And I can even tell you the pilot, and I bet you even know the one I've talked about. It's actually in Connecticut, and there's 5 truck spots, and they're right in front of the damn pumps. Directly in front of the pumps. So if you go, you actually have to drive to the pumps, through the pumps, and swing all the way to the right, and back in, jackknife it in, unless you're the very first trailer, you know. But anyways, what was sitting in there? A bobtail.
Mm-hmm.
And there was no place else to park. I asked him nicely if he could pull over in the lot where they would let him. He wouldn't, because that was closest to the bathroom. So I said, you're going to let a fellow driver have to get a violation because you won't move that truck. And he said, yep. And I didn't do anything. I just walked away, and the other guys who were in there came out, and they said, if you don't move that truck, we're going to hook a chain and drag your ass out.
Yeah, truck drivers are ruthless anymore. It's every man for themselves out there, and it's just the way the economy is went. And you know,
before the economy, they were like that, though. As far as like bobtail.
Yep.
I would never do that. I would never put a bobtail in a whole spot.
Yep.
They even said, pull out, let him back in, and you can take and park right in front of him. I don't think he'll give a shit.
Right. Yep. It's sad to say. I was up in Boston, up in Beachtown, unloading up there, and there's a cheese factory up there. I took a load of cheese in the reefer. And coming back down out of there, I got down into Rhode Island, just south of, just on the edge of Providence. And I got pulled over down there, which I deserved to. I was out in the left lane, didn't have no business out there. But there was a lot of traffic. And there's a motel right there. I think it was Exit 5 or something like that.
Yep.
And they put me out of service, charged me $890, put me out of service for 10 hours, and they parked me in that motel parking lot.
In the back.
What's that?
In the back.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the DOT cop, he was kind of funny. He says, "What was you thinking?" I said, "Well, obviously I wasn't thinking. I was just trying to get down through there." The traffic was heavy, so I jumped out in the far left lane, and yeah, he clocked me at 77 or 76 mile an hour out there in that left lane.
Yeah, but not to interrupt, but it's a 2-lane highway. You know, come on, they should have let you slide. If you're bypassing one person or something, they should have let you slide.
Right, but I think it was a factor of I was in a lane that I wasn't supposed to be in. Plus, I was speeding on top of that. And plus my logbook, when he checked my logbook, it was 4 days behind. And it wasn't good.
Mr. Briggs didn't make the state troopers happy in Rhode Island. You pretty much red flag your truck every time you come into the state of Rhode Island now.
Pretty much. They're
You
real.
get that red flag on there. I think that statey's sitting at the line waiting for you to come back in.
They used to love looking at my logbook because I wouldn't actually I would just put little dots. I'd figure out, okay, let's see, this looks about right here, because the way I used to run back then, there was no possible way you could ever log it and look right.
No.
I used to just put my name on it, all that stuff, and just put dots on the hours. They'd look at it.
They timed it, and it was on Show 10 News, just going back a couple years ago. They wanted to see how fast a state trooper could respond from one end of the state to the other state, the other end of the state, which is just that one stretch of 95. So, therefore, they could do a study to find out how many patrol officers is needed for that small amount of highway. one officer was able to make it in 15.7 seconds from one side of the state to the other end, and that he must have been cruising. The other one made it in 20 minutes. So from the top of Rhode Island to the very end of the state of Rhode Island at South County in 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's something.
Yep. 20 minutes, for the state of Rhode Island, travel from one side to the other side on the highway. So now, I don't know how many vehicles they have monitoring the highways now, but with that study, they were able to find out, okay, we need, say, 3 patrol cars for the, southbound and 3 for the north. So.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Mark, will I be right? Ohio's 237 across, isn't it?
Wait, what is that?
Ohio, it's 237 across if you take 80, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 237
Yeah,
across
that's what
Ohio, 311 in Pennsylvania. To the
No,
middle
it's
of the
Pennsylvania's actually 312. Indiana, I'm pretty sure, was 157, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
State of Rhode Island, we have the most tolls on our highways than any other state in the country.
No,
And we're the smallest.
I think New Jersey's got that beat.
Yeah, probably.
New Jersey's got a lot of toll.
This year, we just had 18 pull up on the highways. 18 new tolls.
Holy shit.
Check it
And
up
then-
on the calendar. The
then
Google
New York.
thing.
New York, all them toll bridges, shit. Go across George Washington Bridge now is $76
Oh my God.
for a tractor
Did you
trailer.
see New York they're getting rid of all their toll booths. It's all electric.
Yeah, they should.
Yeah. Well, you just fly by underneath it. It looks like
Yeah, but you don't know
a
if
pole
you're,
of cameras.
You don't even know if it's hitting or not.
Yeah.
It's all cameras.
Yeah, boy, ain't that the truth there, Timmy. I don't know how many times I've seen that.
Yeah.
Even at the gas station, the quick checks it anymore. People pull up and walk inside for 20 minutes. It's like, why don't you just wait until you got a full tank of gas? Just pull up to the door.
I had that happen to me about 2 weeks ago. I had laryngitis from screaming at the guy almost. He pulled ahead. I filled. He went in the store. I filled. No, he was nowhere to be seen. He went in was taking a shower. I said, "Where's the guy?" Oh, and they looked and they said, "Oh, he's in the shower." I went in there and beat on the door. He wouldn't answer. His truck's out there running, and I beat on the door. He said, "Well, after I'm done with this, I'm going to take a 30-minute break. I got to get out of here." And he says, "Back up. You don't back up doubles. Not on a curb, especially. That's because you know where the pilot is up of 90. I'm sure you know right where I'm talking, 90 and 88. You got pulling those pumps at a curb. You do not back up set of doubles up there." I told him, and he says, politely, "It's not my problem." Dude, it's 11:30. I got to be at the terminal by 12:30. I'm not waiting for you to make up your mind. They're going to ding me and wonder why I'm sitting at a pump. Not my problem. I said, "Well, your truck's running. We'll see let's take it for a cruise." He says, "What's that supposed to mean?" "Hey, I'm going to park at someplace. It might be in the middle of the road. I might pull into the car lot. You don't know where it's going to be, but I'll move that truck."
Nah, you don't block a pump. That's one thing I hate too.
Put it this way. He came running out in his boxers, dripping wet, barefoot, chasing after me when I tried to move that truck. I had my hand on his door handle. And it was, I don't mean to sound racist, but it was a towel head. And he had the turban on and everything. And I said, and he's going, and he reached in and grabbed the crowbar out of his truck. "Oh, assault now." He says, "I'm not moving the truck." I said, "Okay, my truck's got one of those great big pusher bars on it in the front. So good. I'll just push that piece of crap in the middle of the road and go around it. No problem." And I had to literally
ice pick his tire.
Yeah, but if he gets a flat tire, then he wouldn't move because I'm in front of him. I didn't know. I took that truck and I pushed it up and nudged it against his trailer and showed him I meant business. He moved it then. You know where he parked it after that? No place to park. He parked it on the scale and went in to finish his shower.
There's a lot of them out there that way. A lot.
Yeah.
And more, you're seeing a lot more of the towel heads out there.
Oh yeah, they don't care about anything or anybody.
Now I pulled in up there at Worcester, and I was like, "What in the hell is this guy doing?" He had this rug down on the asphalt. He's kneeled down on this damn rug, throwing his hands up and down to the ground and everything. And I'm like, "What in the hell is going on here?" And I never seen any crap like this, and I'm like, "Well, this guy's way off the wall." I mean,
They come in pairs. They're always in pairs.
yeah.
Yep. They always drive a pair.
And I was like, man, but I guess that's one of their religious beliefs or something
Yeah.
that they do. I don't.
All right. Fortunately, guys, I'd love to stay live, but I have way too much things I got to get straightened out and taken care of. I did get confirmation my parents are going to be coming up here today at about 11 o'clock. So,
Well, get on it.
yep,
Damn
I
it.
got a few things to do.
Lucky, you got to stay live. You're stopping me from hooking up this wood burner. Sit here all day.
Well, that's what I have to do. I have to tear my computer set, move that around. I gotta stop painting my wall.
Yeah, I'll come over and help you in a little bit. Have beer on.
Yep. So I got a few things to do, and anyways, I'm sure I'm going to talk to everybody throughout the day. I'll be live whenever. Well, I won't be live, but we'll see you on Ed's. I got that Zoom. Froggy goes on Zoom, so I'll see you up there, James. And we'll talk to everybody later. You all have a nice, wonderful New Year's out there. And before I do the intro, before I leave, like always, I'll make sure everybody says bye to everybody.
All right. We'll
Bye,
see you.
everybody.
Okay, see you all.
Have a wonderful day and a good New Year if I don't see you.
Thanks to Lucky. I got